This new Rec Room Anime Fest brings new challenges and a whole bunch of new cosmetics into the game. We also recently received an update to upgraded bean avatars, and we know the release date of when old classic beans will be deleted, and there's a new Rec Room update. Oh my god, yay! Now inside the Rec Center now, we have this Anime Fest weekly rotation. It even says check out the Anime Fest live now throughout June 27th. What are your guys' thoughts on this new design? Over here inside the board, we now have a new featured creator, dude! And we also have new featured rooms as well, in case you guys aren't aware. The room I'm a part of, Graffiti Art Zone, made it onto featured rooms, and I just want to say, check out that room now, or else I will eat your dog. Now, the actual Rec Center shop is out of stock. Oh no, it's not. This rotation rollout has been really slow, so this weekly rotation wasn't as organized, if you understand what I mean. Anyways though, Anime Fest is its own separate room, and let's go check it out. Now this is Anime Fest, as you guys can see. When you guys actually spawn in, you guys will see this seasonal pass now included with Rec Room Plus, and essentially there are challenges inside of Anime Fest now that I will go over. But pretty much you only get exclusive items only available during the season, which include this if you guys have Rec Room Plus. And that's because with this Anime Fest, if you guys go to your watch and then go to challenges, there's now this Anime Fest challenge going on. As you guys can see, you earn XP by spending time in public rooms, and there's a daily XP limit of 120. Basically, you just earn XP and you'll rank up. It's like a battle pass of sorts. The first thing is 10 XP, but if you have Rec Room Plus, you get access to this premium pass, which gives you more items, more rewards, etc, etc. And if you guys complete this, you guys will get this actual hat and this actual back item if you have the premium pass. You also get one of the 4 consumables that are new if you have the premium pass as well. So there's still Rec Room Plus benefits here. Now there's 2 ways you can go whenever you spawn in. That way takes you to the avatars, but if you go this way, it's more just like a little hangout area. As you guys can see, it's very much just a hangout area, nothing crazy going on here. We go past here though, and we will be greeted by this avatar shop. But as you guys can see, we have this Anime Fest store, which will give us all the actual items, and we'll have this featured UGC store. Not every single item is loading. As you guys can see, we can't see every single UGC available, for purchase. There's also rooms you can go into that are, kind of anime themed, like Shibuya Crossing. We also have Sapuri Newton, I think that's how you say it. They call it the Chibi Station, but we kind of have like this little build your own little Chibi Station now. That's pretty cool. You guys can choose from different heads, different accessories, and different bodies, and stuff like that. Now we also have one more room, as you guys can see, but we now also have the consumables shop as well. For Taiyaki, it only comes from the Rec Room Plus seasonal pass, but we do have Mochi, which you can buy, which will cost you about 900 tokens. We also have Dango, which you can buy, which will cost you about 900 tokens as well, and give you 4. And Onigiri, which will cost you about 1,000 tokens, which will give you 4 onigiri. And these are all the actual new consumables inside the Anime Fest shop. And that's pretty much it for Anime Fest. It's just like a little, hub where you can hang out with people, buy consumables, check out stuff over there. And as long as you guys are, inside of public lobbies, chilling and getting XP, then you guys can actually participate inside this actual challenge and get items and stuff. So it's pretty cool. Other than the delayed rollout, it's pretty cool. Whoa, why are we in my dorm room, but it's not the intro? Well, it's because this video is sponsored, baby. Yes, that's right. ANNAPRO decided to send me one of their actual VR head straps. Titled the A3 Max Magnetic Battery Head Strap for MetaQuest 3S or 3. It's honestly one of my favorite head straps I've ever reviewed. Not only is it super comfortable and the design itself is lightweight and comfortable, the aerodynamic balance reduces pressure on my actual face. Not to mention, it's a battery head strap. Battery pack can extend the actual playtime for the Quest 3 or 3S for an additional 3 to 4 hours. And not to mention that the actual battery itself comes off. It's magnetic. You can just take the bank off and go charge that while still being able to play. If you guys do want an efficient and really good head strap that's also super comfortable, that is high quality, then of course check out ANNAPRO. Help shave some of that actual price tag off. I will have a promo code inside the description below. I don't have it right now because I'm kind of a bad YouTuber. And of course, thank you ANNAPRO for sponsoring today's video, and let's get back to what we were talking about. Now, I didn't forget to record the Rec Room update. You did, not me. No, you. Now, inside this newest Rec Room update, it was titled the Standing Slide Edition. There's no TLDR this time, and they haven't been doing that recently, but we do have this Rooms 2.0. They added some new beta chips into the game. They fixed a bug where raycasting and spearcasting a ranged weapon may return an invalid object. They fixed another bug where the raycasting and spearcasting would detect circuit boards and container pivots. Boolean object properties now show up properly in the config menu in advanced creation mode, and the shift plus drag marquee pet select now selects only objects in scope again when in advanced creation mode. For circuits, they allowed 130 more types of chips inside of function definitions. Chips can now be locked and unlocked. The lock icon will now always show up on locked objects. A new is recroom object of type node allows you to check if an object is a specific kind of recroom object. And lastly, added a new showroom details chip that shows the room details page of a given room for a given player. For the mobile maker pen, you can now view your inventions in the mobile maker pen palette. The palette will now resize vertically to make better use of screen space available on your mobile device. And the mobile maker pen now includes play/pause and reset buttons. Pause the room to stop gizmos and update events. Get room is paused, room pause, and room resume chips are now also available in beta rooms with circuit events that fire when they're run. For improvements and bug fixes, they added player properties in beta. These work similarly to object properties but exist on all players in the room. You can now request a slide when standing, crouch, or prone without sprinting first. Also added these global and player level events on crouch stopped, on prone stopped, and on clamber stopped. Rooms in the save for later carousel now show up the most recently saved first. They fixed an issue preventing all rooms from displaying when viewing the full list. Automated invention moderation actions or errors should now be more clearly messaged in the warning pop-up. Fixed a bug with inventions that recolored objects that did not show the color when previewing the invention. Fixed an issue that caused reparenting objects to fail when using the connect tool. And lastly, fixed a crash that could happen when another person deleted a spline point while you were looking at it. For experiments, they're starting an experiment to improve your search experience in the palette. If you guys are interested and are a part of the Recroom Discord, it changed a little bit, developers say so here, and they're finally making the move to upgraded Bean next week, they announced. Before they do, they're adding some options and improvements to make your experience better. In this announcement, as you guys can see, they essentially say that Classic Bean is going to be leaving pretty soon on June 2nd, so really soon. But to kind of make upgraded Bean feel a little bit more like Classic Bean, they made these following updates. They reduced bobbing and walk and run animations, tweaked idle stances that fix the bent backwards look, a new classic hand size toggle which makes your hands bigger when you're not grabbing, and they tuned the hand colliders so typing in VR feels better. So upgraded Bean has more old Classic Bean characteristics, but Classic Bean is going to be leaving in about 2 days. In all honesty, Classic Bean being deleted is a good thing because it helps the game run smoother. So don't think the game's gonna get worse because we're getting rid of upgraded Bean. It's just time to make that change. But what are your thoughts? Let me know. And we also received a bunch of creator announcements. There's a Junior Room Rewards update. They made some key changes to encourage great content around no longer counting junior visits and removing rooms that have not been updated recently. Please take a look to make sure you're up to speed on the latest and to ensure you get some great payouts. And custom particle effects are now live for Rooms 2.0 Room. Particle effects have always been possible in Recroom Studio, but you can now save them into a registry so you can access them with circuits, which makes it very easy to save them into Rooms 2 inventions and share them with others. Following the same patterns as projectiles, there's new particle VFX constants and a chip called a particle VFX apposition. The constant will give you access to all the existing VFX in the emitter, and plus any custom studio particles in your room, whether you downloaded them with an invention or made them yourself. And there's also a new survey for players who create/build in Rec Room, and create as in making anything from entire maps to art to custom shirts. And they'd greatly appreciate you taking the survey, as your feedback on specific activities and tools help us really improve your experience. They have the server link, which I will have inside the description as well, and you'll get 2 exclusive bubblies for completing the survey, and note that it'll close on Monday, June 2nd. Now inside of Rec Room's Rec Rally, there's also a new set that you guys can actually get as well. As long as you play Rec Rally and complete some of the matches, inside your activity rewards, you should see a new set that you are now available to get. It's like this brown, cowboyish kind of aesthetic look, as you guys can see. Very old Western vibes, if you understand what I mean. But it's basically just a recolor. Oh my god, I can't keep up. There's too many orders. The food's too complicated for me. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Welcome to the video. Sorry you had to see me kind of freak out a little bit like that, but anyways, did you know that I have channel memberships? Yes, that's right. It works like a Patreon. People give me money every single month so they can get sneak peeks and shoutouts in all my videos every single time I upload. So of course, let's get started. As a shout out to Big Slug, Iron Guy, Ondog, Kiwi, Mr. RFY, Flyer God 82, Captain Candy, Cray, T4G, Milkman, Dashy, Chicken Noodle, Sebastian Solus, Boy Kisser, I hate saying that name, Names Unlisted, Misha, Natha Pup, Kobe Fan 70, 76, Tom's, Cam PR, Cam, Dex Storms, Nico, Nolan, the Dragon Boy, Garlic Red, It's Freddy RR, Dozer, Burning Owl, Raphael, Netflix 69, and of course, Box David. Thank you so much for the love and support. You guys have been supporting for almost years at this point. Some of you have, and I just don't know where I'd be without your constant support. Thank you. Anyways, let's end off this video now. And at the moment, that is quite literally everything new with Anime Fest, with everything that's happened recently. And I know I've been gone. I went beach.